Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Spider-Man 2 pretty, it's not, I forgot which one it actually, there's quite a few that look just like this one, so it could be the one with the billboard with Mary Jane on it, or it could be one that's called the 360 flip Spider-Man. It was hard for me to tell, but this was requested, so I'm going to go ahead and let it finish the 360 and we'll go ahead and check out the details. Alright guys, so first off we'll go ahead and go over the details. So it's actually got quite a bit. Toy Biz always did really good sculpting, so all the webbing is all nicely sculpted. It's got a nice kind of a dirty silver, I would say, paint application, but the webbing's nicely painted. You can see it's really nicely cleanly done. The eyes are very much more angled, but looks good. It's just got a nice black outlining with kind of a off-white. It's not like a bright white on his eyes. It looks really nice and clean. You can see it wraps all the way around his head. It's really cool how they sculpted all the webbing. And that same kind of dirtier silver continues down. It's got a nice black spider on the front here. And then you can see it continues on the arms. They didn't sculpt on the joints itself, which I can see why, but it does look a little weird. But coming down the arms here, and then on the insides here, it's kind of more of a darker blue, but hopefully you guys can see here. You can, camera, sorry. There we go. You can kind of see all the texturing. Looks really cool. So it looks just like that suit from the Spider-Man 2 movie. And coming down here on his hands, you can see his hands have the same sculpting on his fingers, even the same kind of silver webbing paint application. Then coming down the stomach here, you can see more of that webbing continuing along with the blue on the insides. Got a little bit on the front. And then you can see more of that texturing along his legs. On the back here, you can see the nice spider logo on the back. Looks nicely painted. It's really actually a really clean paint job. There's no bleeding over at all from either the silver or the blue, onto one another, even on the red into the blue. Looks really good. And it continues the webbing on the back here. And flipping him back around, you can see more of that texturing on his knees and thighs. And then coming down to his shins, you can see more of that webbing just continues. Little piece of, it's like cat hair. Little dust. Anyway, but it continues that webbing, just kind of continues on his feet there. It's all really nicely sculpted figure. So I'm going to go over the articulation. One thing I love about these older Spider-Man 2 movie articulation is his head can look all the way up. Very cool. They're always really nicely articulated. Also looks left and right, and he looks down very far. He's got ball joints in the shoulders along with this armpit joint, which also is sculpted. You can see the webbing sculpted right there, which they didn't really need to do, which is just a nice little touch. But it's got a little armpit joint. Look forward and back. I'll move the camera out a little bit. And it also moves all the way up, so you can really get a good range of motion with this guy. He's got a bicep swivel. He also has double jointed elbows. He's got forearm articulation, also a hinge at the wrist. And then he does have the hand clamp, but he also has, on this one it's hand clamp, but they usually have individual finger articulation, which is kind of different to have a Spider-Man where you can't do the flipping pose. And this hand has individual, oh nope, it's just another gripping hand, but it's just more spread out. It does have an ab crunch. You can crunch forward about that much, and you crunch his back. He's got a waist swivel. He's got ball joints in the legs, kick forward, kick to the side. These guys can always do the split, which is really nice with the Spider-Man. It's got upper thigh swivel, really nice double jointed knees. It's got brute rotation. Ankles move up, ankles move down. Does not have an ankle rocker. It's got toe articulation, and peggles the bottom of his feet. Alright, I'll show you guys how tall Spider-Man is. We'll do some comparison with other movie Spider-Mans. Alright guys, so Spider-Man stands right at 6 inches. And we'll go ahead and bring in here let's first do a good comparison with the first movie, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So here he is next to kind of like the first movie Spider-Man we got. You can definitely tell the difference along on the neck here. I'll zoom in for you guys. Along with the neck here, this one's kind of more on like a little ball joint, and then also at the bottom of the neck it rotates. But you can see he can't really stay looking at this. Mine's a little loose, but the looking up doesn't really stay the way this neck is compared to this guy where it's got an actual joint. So definitely improved it. Along the same thing with this guy, he doesn't have ball joints in the shoulders very well. So he doesn't really so it just kind of, it's odd. It's just older. You can just tell where they did the modifications to make it even better. But same thing with the ab crunch on this guy. He's got more of the old school Spider-Man Classics ab crunch, or more of a rotation, if anything. But it's pretty cool to have kind of see the difference in between them. I'll go zoom back out. Him. And here he is next to the Amazing Spider-Man from the Ultimate Green Goblin wave. It's actually a pretty underrated Spider-Man figure right here. I actually really like that one. We'll go ahead and bring back in that old first movie Spider-Man. And then here is the 3-pack Spider-Man, just kind of hunched on down. Get him to stay. I do not have any of the Walmart exclusive Amazing Spider-Mans with Andrew Garfield. I just kind of passed on those ones. I just did not like how they looked to me. I don't know. I only got the Miles Morales from that wave. But anyway, just having a struggling time with these guys standing up. But there you go, guys. That's kind of a quick little comparison. It's actually a really cool Spider-Man. I like it. It's got great posability. It's pretty cool looking, especially if you're a fan of the Tobey Maguire movies. It's definitely the one to have compared to the first movie Spider-Man figures. But yeah, it's a great figure. They're not expensive. You can usually find them pretty cheap loose. I got this guy in a lot on eBay. Just typed in Spider-Man lot and kind of just searched through them and found him with a bunch of other ones. I think I did a whole video on them. But yeah, I mean, it's a great figure. Definitely worth adding to the Spider-Man collection, especially if you're a big Spider-Man fan. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. It's kind of quick. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Alright, thanks guys. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.